Hey guys, I'm on a walk right now and I just stopped at this park because I was thinking of this idea of being a rule breaker, so I wanted to share it with you. I hope that doesn't give anybody anxiety, but I wanted to share my philosophy with you. I do believe in kind of pushing past boundaries in our work. Not doing anything, really bad, but what I mean is like being really innovative and creative and kind of doing things outside of the box that people haven't thought of or that they might be nervous about. So let me give you an example. At the last organization that I worked with, I was told just to use a particular hashtag for the name of the organization on all my posts. But when I researched how many people were following that hashtag, it was not very many. And so I, did my own research and I found like a list of all these hashtags that had millions of followers. And I thought, well, I'm gonna try using these hashtags because I was trying to grow a leader's profile. And I was like, we're not gonna get that far if I only just use the hashtag of the name of the organization. And what did I find out? I found out that those hashtags actually helped our posts to get a lot of leverage and even to help them to go viral. And so that's just an example of me trying to push past kind of like norms and conventions in an organization. And I believe if a lot of people are willing to do this, you can actually help the organization to advance. But what I often see is that in general, employees and sometimes leaders just feel like I can't even get close to what the rules are. Like they won't even go past it. Like they won't go past it and they won't even get close to what those boundaries are. Whereas I'm willing to not only reach those boundaries, but go past it to advance the work that I'm doing with leaders. So I do believe in being a big picture thinker, being creative, being innovative, and you have to take risks. And sometimes when you're in a large organization, it's more on the conservative side of how things should be, because it's a large organization and there's like very certain rules and systems and processes. But I really think that we should be pushing, we should really encourage everybody to push themselves a little bit further and, experiment and be explorative and, see what comes from it. So I'm a bit of a rule breaker. I don't know if that makes people a little bit nervous, but you'll probably find that a lot of entrepreneurs are like this, people who start things and lead things and scale things, because if you just kind of do things the traditional way, you tend to get average results. So if you want to, break outside of the box and do big things and experiment and grow, you have to be willing to kind of flex a little bit with those preconceived notions and boundaries that we put in place. And I would encourage leaders to think about this too. Try to maybe sometimes ask why do we have these rules in place? What are they for? Is it guidance, or are there certain reasons why we need to follow this? Because you might find that you can get further by just kind of like experimenting and going past those boundaries a little bit. So hope this is encouraging to you and doesn't give you anxiety.